Imagine standing in the middle of an endless desert. To your eyes, it's nothing but dry earth and scattered rocks. But from thousands of feet above, gigantic shapes suddenly appear. Perfectly straight lines stretching for miles. A giant hummingbird, a monkey, a spider. Drawings so enormous that no one on the ground could ever see them in full. Who created them? Why were they made? And how did an ancient civilization build one of history's greatest mysteries without modern technology? The answers are more fascinating than you might expect. Hidden in the deserts of southern Peru lies one of archaeology's greatest puzzles, the Nazca Lines. These massive geoglyphs cover hundreds of square kilometers and have survived for nearly 2,000 years. Some believe they were messages to the gods. Others claim they were giant astronomical calendars, and for decades many even suggested they were evidence of extraterrestrial visitors. But what does the evidence actually tell us? To understand this incredible mystery, we have to travel back nearly 2,000 years. Long before the rise of the Inca Empire, the Nazca civilization flourished along Peru's dry southern coast. Between approximately 100 BCE and 800 CE, these people developed advanced farming systems in one of the driest places on Earth. Rain was rare. Water meant survival. Despite these harsh conditions, they built thriving communities. Then they began creating something unlike anything else in human history. By removing the dark stones covering the desert floor, they revealed the lighter soil beneath. Slowly, animals, plants, geometric shapes, and perfectly straight lines appeared across the landscape. But no one could have imagined what these mysterious designs would one day become. For centuries, the giant drawings remained largely unnoticed. Travelers crossing the desert could only see small sections. Everything changed in the 20th century. As airplanes began flying over southern Peru, pilots noticed enormous patterns stretching across the desert. From the sky, the artwork suddenly came to life. Researchers were astonished. Some lines stretched for several kilometers with remarkable precision. At the time, nobody realized that this was only the beginning. The more scientists explored the Nazca Lines, the stranger they seemed. Why create artwork that could barely be appreciated from the ground? How did ancient people make such accurate designs without seeing them from above? Then came even more discoveries. Hundreds of additional figures, massive trapezoids, spirals, animals, human-like forms. Each discovery raised even more questions. However, things were about to become much more complicated. Soon, theories spread around the world. Some claimed aliens had created the lines as landing strips for spacecraft. Books and television shows turned the Nazca Lines into one of history's most famous mysteries. But archaeologists disagreed. Careful research revealed wooden stakes placed by the ancient builders. These stakes allowed people to create long, straight lines using simple surveying techniques. Experiments proved that small teams could accurately reproduce similar designs without flying. Modern drones and satellite images have even uncovered dozens of previously unknown geoglyphs. The mystery wasn't disappearing, it was becoming even more fascinating. But the most surprising discoveries were still ahead. Today, the Nazca Lines are protected as one of the world's greatest archaeological treasures. Yet they remain vulnerable. Natural erosion, climate change, and even careless human activity have damaged parts of the ancient landscape. Researchers continue working to preserve these incredible creations for future generations. Yet even after all these years, many questions still remain. So why were the Nazca Lines created? One theory suggests they were ceremonial pathways used during religious rituals. Another proposes they were connected to water, symbolizing prayers for rainfall in the dry desert. Some researchers believe certain lines align with celestial events, although most archaeologists think astronomy was only a minor factor. Today's evidence points toward a combination of religion, culture, and community ceremonies rather than alien visitors. But perhaps the greatest mystery isn't how they were built. It's why ancient people devoted so much effort to creating artwork meant for the sky. Nearly 2,000 years later, the Nazca Lines continue to inspire scientists, historians, and dreamers around the world. They remind us that ancient civilizations were capable of remarkable creativity, precision, and imagination. Perhaps not every mystery needs a supernatural explanation. Sometimes the greatest wonder comes from understanding what human beings can accomplish with patience, purpose, and vision. And maybe that is the real mystery of the Nazca Lines. Fade to black.